Hey, how's it going, guys? Mr. Boss for the win here, and in today's GTA 5 video, I'm going to be telling you how in less than a month we could be getting a big announcement from Rockstar. We'll be talking about when that will happen and what could be announced and a whole lot more, as well as looking at an update to Grand Theft Auto Online and some interesting things happening in both GTA's multiplayer and Red Dead's multiplayer too. So let's begin with that potential Rockstar announcement that could be happening in less than a month. This actually came out a couple of days ago on July 6th, but I just saw this the other day. Take-Two Interactive announced that they were going to be doing a financial report call on Monday, August 3rd, 2020. So it says this: Take-Two Interactive Software, Inc. today announced that it plans to report financial results for the first quarter of the fiscal year 2021, which ended June 30th, 2020, after the markets close on Monday, August 3rd, 2020. The company plans to hold a conference call to discuss its results at 4:30 p.m. Eastern Time, which can be accessed by dialing or listening on a webcast, and a replay of the call will be available at that URL. So these earnings calls that are done by Take-Two Interactive are always very interesting for a couple of reasons. Number one, on the calls themselves, we usually get some information about what Rockstar is doing, whether that's potential plans for Grand Theft Auto Online, how successful, GTA 5 has been, or other things. And usually, as a result of these conference calls, either right before or right after, there's usually something significant that happens with Rockstar, whether that be a big-time announcement or, revealing that something's going to be upcoming in one of their multiplayer titles. Usually stuff like that happens before or, again, right after these events. And the reason it happens roughly before or after these events is because Rockstar and Take-Two Interactive are, again, in the business of making video games. But it's a business, and so their priority is obviously making money. And things they do, like a simple newswire announcement for a DLC or an update, could have a significant impact on these shareholders, investors, and stock price of Take-Two Interactive, which is directly impacted by what Rockstar Games does. So this is going to be something not only to monitor when it happens on August 3rd, 2020, and of course, whatever comes out from that, I'll be sure to keep you guys posted, but really from here until that date, it will be interesting to see if Rockstar finally sort of breaks their radio silence on either Grand Theft Auto 5 coming out for the next generation systems, a Grand Theft Auto Online DLC, a Red Dead Online update, something new altogether. Again, it'll be very interesting to see what happens over the next couple of weeks. So that is what Take-Two Interactive is going to be doing, and I'll, of course, keep you guys posted on that. Now, other than that, we also need to talk about some good news. So the other day, Rockstar put out a background update for Grand Theft Auto Online. And during these background updates, we usually talk about how they've made a big-time change to the Lucky Wheel, how this could mean a potential delay or postponement of another update. Well, this is what Rockstar did the other day, according to insider Tez Funds 2, who tweeted, "Background update, all Rockstar did was patched a new workaround to the apartment transfer glitch. Hashtag GTA Online." So I am still a little bit confused by this apartment transfer glitch. I'm assuming it's going to have to do with either cars or money, because almost every single reply to that comment has something to do with either cheaters or now people have to grind or another money glitch is still better. And again, I don't know a ton about GTA glitches, but apparently this is where people were able to keep trading the most expensive apartments for the cheapest ones in order to get the difference in profit. Now, this is actually something that some players do with like CEO offices and whatnot. They might like downsize from Maze Bank Tower to Arcadius, and they'll get a little bit of money back, but that's obviously only supposed to work once. And so I think by doing it with apartments, you could do it over and over and over again. But Rockstar at least has fixed that. Now, I would say the more equally important thing that wasn't on this list is Rockstar did not add any new podium vehicles, which is actually great news, because if more podium vehicles were added, there was a chance that whatever update we're going to be getting next in Grand Theft Auto Online would have likely been pushed back even more. That's something we've been monitoring over the last couple of months and weeks. Every time Rockstar adds new podium vehicles to the Lucky Wheel, it usually means there's going to be some type of delay. Well, there's no new podium vehicles added, which I think is actually good news. And so that means we still only have the remaining 6 podium vehicles, not including the Debauche Wagner, which was actually released with this update. So we have the S80RR, which has been on the podium list since the casino update, the one back in July 2019. So that's kind of odd. We have the VSTR, which has been on the list since the Casino Heist DLC, so it's been half a year and that hasn't come out. We have the Apocalypse Death Bike, which is by far one of the most random vehicles Rockstar could have chosen. So I'm even a little bit skeptical that that one comes out. We have the Komoda, which has already been a podium vehicle. So it's kind of weird that Rockstar would choose to re-release this one. So honestly, the only 2 normal ones are the Dinka Sugoi and the Progen GP1. So even though there's 6 total vehicles, there's really only 2 that kind of make sense to be released. And as we've talked about in previous videos, just because there are podium vehicles left in the files doesn't mean that Rockstar has to get through all of them in order for a new update to come out. We saw this with the Diamond Casino and Resort update right before the Diamond Casino Heist DLC came out. There were still like 4 or 5 vehicles left on the podium, but the update still came out. So it's not necessarily a guarantee, but because Rockstar hasn't posted anything on their newswire regarding an update that's supposed to come next, it's really the best thing we can do is monitor, number 1, what kind of vehicles are left on the casino podium, because we know we're going to be getting 1 per week. And the other thing we can do is monitor what's going on the Steam database page, which, sort of going back to the first thing we talked about in this video today, Take-Two Interactive doing their financial report, both Red Dead Online and Grand Theft Auto Online have been getting serious updates on the Steam database page, at least the branches that are related to QA Beta. And if you've been watching my videos for a bit, you guys know that that QA Beta branch, whenever it's updated, usually means that Rockstar is making some behind-the-scenes changes and switching up some files that should be added for an upcoming DLC. So there's been a lot of activity. Now we're seeing a new background update in Grand Theft Auto Online that has nothing to do with new podium vehicles added, which is kind of rare, especially if you've been following this sort of stuff recently. So all in all, that is really good news. And sort of on the subject of GTA 5 coming out for the PlayStation 5, the other day, PlayStation 5 revealed what the PS5 box art is going to look like. It's kind of weird. They've got like this white bar where like the PS5 logo is. It just seems like it doesn't fit. A lot of people are like, I don't really know how to feel about this. By the way, that Spider-Man Miles Morales cover art is awesome. Someone created what Grand Theft Auto 5 was going to look like when it eventually releases for the PlayStation 5. So again, I don't know how many of you guys are going to buy physical copies of GTA 5 when it releases on PS5, or if you're just going to buy the digital versions, but that is roughly what it's going to look like, unless for whatever reason Rockstar decides to come out with new cover art for it, which honestly, I really don't think they would. But you guys can let me know in the comments down below what you think of the PS5 box art. I'm not really sold on it. Maybe it's something that will grow on me, but for now, I just think it looks kind of okay. It's also something I don't like super care about, but I know some hardcore gamers are like really invested in what this particular thing looks like. But anyways, that is all the information that I have got for you guys in this video today. Hopefully you did enjoy. I'd love to hear from you guys in the comments down below. Let me know what you think about everything we discussed in this video today, like Take-Two Interactive doing their earnings call. What do you think we'll hear from that? Also, Grand Theft Auto Online getting a background update, but doesn't include any podium cars. What do you think that means for a future update? Again, let me know what you guys think in those comments down below. If you guys did go to enjoy this video, though, a like rating would, of course, be awesome. And be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, or you want to stay up to date on all the latest GTA and Red Dead Redemption videos that I'm doing here on my channel. And be sure to ring that notification bell as well. Sometimes YouTube just doesn't work, and if you ring that bell, you'll always be guaranteed to be notified when new videos arrive. But of course, as always, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next video.